Yeah.
But you are mistaken. I am actually the first servant.
Really?
In the same class as you. A ruler.
What? Here we go. Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. Here with my lovely wife Jenny Lee on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen the Reactions, the place where we react to everything that we ain't never seen. And today we got a new thing that we diving into, man. We still up in that Fate universe, but we're in an alternate one with Fate Apocrypha. Is it Fate Apocrypha or is it Fate Stay Apocrypha? I think it's Fate. Yeah, Fate / Apocrypha, if I'm saying that correctly. Please don't try to put the pronunciations up in there. I'll find it out myself. You know what I'm saying? I got Google. I can do this shit. But yeah, man, last time we left off, we ended on an epic conclusion revolving around Fate Stay Night Heaven's Field, man. We saw all 3 installments. Still kind of torn on which one was my favorite, you know, especially in terms of fights. I want to say Lancer versus True Assassin, but my heart says Rider versus Alter Saber. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one, but
my favorite one was Lancer versus Assassin.
Yeah, that nigga got
the
clout.
one with Saber versus Rider was good, but
it's just cool.
It wasn't quite, you know.
It was just cool to actually see Saber at her full power, because some told me that Shinji was basically just using her the wrong way. You know, it's like,
you mean Rider?
Yeah.
Saber.
Oh, not Saber, but
yeah,
Rider.
Seeing Rider at her full potential was great. Because she was actually showing out. She didn't get killed in the first 5 minutes. And actually, not only did she not get killed in the first 5 minutes, she survived even after the Holy Grail War was over somehow. So
right. Yeah, but anyways, man, we decided to go ahead and watch Fate Apocrypha because it's in episodic format as opposed to just the more movie things that kind of, you know, that can be a little daunting just watching like a whole thing like that. You sit in front of a camera, your AC is blowing at full potential because you know black folks don't like heat like that. So yeah, that's what we gonna do, man. And we're gonna be watching it in English. Johnny, she contested against this. She says she hates this franchise with a passion, but I'm forcing her to watch with my KK Genkai technique.
I did not see it.
You know what I'm saying? I have like a master seal somewhere on her body that only I can see. You know, not even the moon shines on that part.
I didn't say that, but I did say I'm kind of faded out. I am not gonna lie.
She is faded out, but I am all the way faded.
I am a little faded out, kind of tired of the same.
She always come with that same energy, y'all, but you know she be smiling from ear to fucking ear by the time we finish, looking like that damn Walmart mascot, Mr. Rollback. But yeah, man, we finna go ahead and do this, man. This is gonna be episode 1, which is titled Apocrypha, the Great Holy Grail War. Gonna burn some muscle. So let's do this. Oh shit, skeleton warriors. Isn't the same kind of things they had to fight the other time? Hey. Why they dressed up in chef's clothes, y'all? They know how to cook and fight?
This is Chef Ramsay Brigade.
Right. That nigga got his own little guild of warriors who basically cover their blades in butter sauce. Hey, I'm bracking too. Uh-oh. Shit.
Well, they modded broke.
Right. My God. The fuck is this? That nigga look clean. Why you like somebody from Rising of a Shield Hero?
You kinda do.
Hey, I know this ain't ufotable, but they still going hard.
I can tell the difference.
I'm your imitation.
Can't have them all the time.
Yet this is all an imitation has to offer.
Arise, my sword.
Arise it.
Boy, I had to twist that shit.
A noble phantasm?
Ooh.
Very well then. With my master's permission, I'll take you on with my own noble phantasm.
Why they got this shit like a Power Ranger power up?
Time for punishment. Prepare for an end fit for an imitation.
Let's go.
Get ready, Saber of Black.
Come, Saber of Red.
Saber of Black and Red. Shit.
Is that a giant lizard?
I don't know what the fuck that is. Like a Cerberus or something.
Rebel against oppression! Crush down oppression!
Laugh at that, bitch.
Clarence?
Among!
Blood Arthur!
We speak Sim language up in this.
Right?
This tale is not one of servants, nor is it a tale of the masters who command them. And it is not a telling of saints either. This is a tale about a man who gets his wish granted.
Really? Yeah. Okay, a different kind of style this time instead of that usual Fate Stay Night logo. They got Ellie Goulding, Japanese sister sing on the intro for this too. Why they look like Saitama Buddy from season 2 of One Punch Man,
The way he was playing video games with?
Hero King, whatever his name. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Come on, let's go. Go out to see our wonderful Big Ben lunch. I'm sorry,
Hello there, young man. Maybe you could help me out. I'm looking for the head of the Department of Summoning.
I can take you there. It's right this way. Mr. Shishigo, was it? How do you spell that?
Shishigo.
Well, she uses the Japanese word for lion. And go.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Lion?
Yes.
He looked like a lion.
He do.
Oh, it's go, like let's go, am I right?
Like Gato the lion from Bloody Roar.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of similar.
So, this room belongs to Mr. Rocco. Gotta go, Mr. Go Lion. I'll see you later.
So glad you made it, Mr. Necromancer.
Mr. Rogers.
I've heard all about your great deeds, and that you've even handled a few cases here at the clock tower, too.
All right. Why don't you just tell me your request, old man?
I assume that you are well aware of the Holy Grail War in Fuyuki.
Of course. Who doesn't know? They summon heroes of the past as servants and fight until only one remains.
Call me now for your free tarot card reading.
Was awarded the privilege of having all of their wishes granted.
Yeah, but that system supposedly fell apart a long time ago.
That's
I wonder
right.
if that part right there.
During the Third Grail War,
If
with sufficient assistance
if we had
from
to
the
follow
German
the card
army,
after it turned over, if that's actually who's going to end up winning.
Right.
You know, shows do stuff like
Yeah.
that.
60 years ago, the German army had been aggressively collecting artifacts, and they were planning to win the war using magecraft.
Well, that was pretty audacious of them.
Eventually,
This nigga
the
got on the
German army
damn
was
Dark
deceived
Order
by the master
uniform
they had formed an alliance.
from season 1.
The Greater Grail was seized again while in transit. Its whereabouts are unknown.
But that was really when it all started, isn't that right, Professor?
Hey.
There go your boy.
That Holy Grail war system was able to expand, so much so that it became universal, and now sub-specific Holy Grail wars are held all over the world.
My nigga.
I want to participate!
Damn, come on, bro.
Wouldn't allow
You know what?
He got that from what's the name?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
aside from
Mr.
that,
Shishigo came here to participate
I
in the
thought
Holy
of
Grail
Waver
War then.
when I seen this character.
Yeah.
That's
It's like he's taking on a different role. He's taking on Ryder's role, and that
Right.
boy is taking on
Holy
his.
Grail War. The Yggdmillennia clan of mages that has control over the entirety of Romania is claiming to have ownership of the Greater Grail.
Yggdmillennia?
Yggdmillennia.
Yes, one of the masters who participated in the Third Holy Grail War.
Uh-oh.
Darnik Prestone Yggdmillennia.
I ain't gonna repeat that.
This man has
Millennia?
been hiding the Greater Grail for the
Millennium
past
Earl?
60 years now.
I'm already familiar with his face. But jeez, how has he not aged at all in the last 6 decades?
That's a problem.
Darnik has been researching eternal youth.
I wonder if he has those
Heard that it
crest
entailed
worms.
fusing with an infant soul.
Is he insane?
Infant.
Infant souls or otherwise. Your
Wow.
original persona won't
Oh, he
stay
needs to
intact.
go.
This nigga on
As
some
long as
luminescent
he can
shit,
still
y'all.
lead the Millennia clan, I highly doubt they care much about his persona.
in that clan, they don't pass on their magecraft to just one child. Instead, they work under the mindset of quantity over quality when seeking comrades. Quite peculiar. Mages try to pass on magic circuits, since having as many as possible strengthens the crests. Yggdmillennia's concept is very different from that. So, if they mobilize, I'm sure quite a few mages out there will try to jump on their bandwagon.
Okay. But why would Yggdmillennia bother doing all this?
To create their association. It seems that they want to start off with a bang.
After they declared possession of the Greater Grail, we sent a disciplinary squad their way. However, of the 50 elites we sent in, all but one of them were completely slaughtered. Yes, all slaughtered by a servant.
My goodness, who?
In other words, it's clear that Yggdmillennia has already summoned at least one servant.
Damn. You could at least let him die. Quickly. Yggdmillennia.
You get to be the messenger. This is Yggdmillennia clan's declaration of war.
My stanky hand up in your face.
I
Right?
see. I'm guessing you want me to be one of the 7
Fuck
masters,
social distancing.
so I can participate in the Holy Grail War.
Well, no, not quite. I would like you to be a Master of Red and join our battle against the Masters of Yggdmillennia. The Great Holy Grail War. That is what Yggdmillennia has decided to call it. The name fits quite well, no?
Guess they mean business.
Of course, when that war comes to an end, those who survive will have to continue fighting in a subsequent Grail War to crown a victor. Now then, will you join us?
I have a couple of questions first. Number 1, in order to summon a servant, you need some sort of relic to serve as a catalyst. You got one prepared for me?
Yes, in fact.
What's this?
It's a rock.
Piece of the Great Round Table.
It's a
from
rock.
the fabled legend of King Arthur. It is the most cherished of treasures among all the relics stored here at the Clock Tower.
Throw that shit through a
It
window.
could
Saber.
summon a Knight of the Round Table or King Arthur himself. You see, such a relic guarantees a high-quality servant.
It would be funny if you threw that the window.
Well, in that case, this sounds like it could be a perfect catalyst. Now my next question. What can you tell me about the other Masters of Red?
Oh, I assure you, they're all highly skilled. Fiend Vorsembren, a first-class instructor.
Boy, I'm gonna have blood on my hands with these names.
Freelancer, the Pentel brothers, and Gene
That nigga like somebody from Full Metal Alchemist over there.
Someone dispatched by the Holy Church to be the director. Thankfully, that person is fully on our side this time around.
With Vicious from Cowboy Bebop.
I knew he was going
Think
to.
about it.
If you're going to hesitate, I'll hire someone else to do it.
Just give me 3 minutes.
I'll speak with the director and other masters.
Oh, right. Who is the acting director?
I'm afraid I don't know much, but it's supposedly a priest named Shiro.
Shiro, huh?
A
Do
priest?
you know him?
Sorry. Can't say that I do.
Is this gonna be the same kind of Shiro, or is this gonna be something totally different?
I don't know, because I thought by now Shiro would have been. Oh no, Shiro is a teenager now.
Yeah.
Because this would be when him and Rin were at that school.
Yeah.
To now was all for this one.
This is the 4th one, right? The 4th Holy Grail War, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Darnick, my life has been nothing but misfortune. Such feelings elude
Yeah,
me.
Vincent
To
Valentine?
think that it's been so long since the clock tower predicted the fall of my clan. All of this is what sets me apart from the participants of the previous wars.
I see. So then, summoning me, Acasta, was part of your preparation as well.
Yeah, he look clean. I'm liking the designs on this.
Visebron, the great golem master. You are a servant whose ultimate strength resides within a group.
Indeed. Unfortunately, it does take some time for my workshop to produce golems.
In
That
a
nigga create
typical
Gundams, y'all?
war, it would be
Said
difficult to
golems.
utilize.
I know, they look like Gundams, though.
Yet under these
Rock
circumstances,
Yeah.
perfect.
Is replenishing magical energy from homunculi instead of masters also part of your preparation?
Of course, a higher tier servant requires more energy. I am after the same miracle that all mages are, the root, and the true magic one can obtain from it. I will make its power mine. Checkmate.
Impressive.
Darnick, teacher? The ritual preparations are done.
Right. Shall we?
With so many
You leave
available, at least a few of them should make suitable reactor cores. My dream is the primordial giant that will become our savior. I have no interest in the Greater Grail. All I care about is completing my noble phantasm.
The fuck is
Well,
that?
you're a fellow golem user. I'm really looking forward to seeing
Man,
you
like
someday.
a background dancer for Lady Gaga, don't
I'd
it?
love to see it as well.
Is that Shiro?
What is it, my master?
I just received some news. It seems that the final master on the red side has recently arrived in Romania.
I hope not with that voice.
If that's the case, they will soon be on the move.
Yes, the time has come
Yes, Lord
to
Xehanort.
begin our war.
And that I shall defeat all evil in the world.
Thou seventh heaven, clad in the great words of power, spring forth now!
Let's
Guardian
go.
of the scales!
I wish with all my heart.
In accordance with your summons, we have arrived. We are the servants of Black.
We declare our destinies.
To be one with Yggdmillennia. And thus our swords are yours to wield as well.
Yeah, they already look
My
like they
king,
finna lose.
before you are the servants that
I
our
could be
masters
wrong.
of Black have summoned. In other words, they are
The
your
king.
subordinates.
Those of you who have acknowledged the summons in search of the Holy Grail, your first task is claiming victory in the name of the Black Faction.
By summoning these servants, we Yggdmillennia have set foot upon a path to a battle from which we may never return. However, when this great war is over, those who have persevered as masters will be rewarded with infinite glory. There is nothing to fear.
I love
We
that they have a
already
person in
have
a
the
wheelchair.
Almighty granter
Yeah.
of wishes. We are in possession of the Greater Grail.
Inclusivity.
She probably the baddest one on the team.
Right? Probably be swerving on motherfuckers, drifting and shit with magic.
We get. I don't look like who I thought it would be.
Saber red,
Or
man.
maybe it is Saber.
And you are...
Bio boosted armor on him.
You may call me Mordred, the
It is
one and
not.
only true successor to the famed King of Knights, Arthur Pendragon. Now then, I ask of you, are you the one who is my master?
Yeah, I'm right, bitch. But guys, that was episode 1 titled Apocrypha, the Great Holy Grail, man. So right off the bat, there are a lot of similarities here, but one thing that I can appreciate is the tone. The tone isn't too serious. You know, it seems like it's a more action-oriented show that's going to put all their effort into that aspect of it. You know, even though Ufotable, they are known for just having some god tier animation. I'll say this ain't Ufotable,
This is
but
not Ufotable, and I'm trying not to be a complainer, but because this actually seems like something I would be interested in. Actually, like watching it now, and I see this is supposed to be what happens after the last one, I guess, or after whatever iteration of it. Seems like this is the events of after the previous Holy Grail War with Shiro.
yeah, I think it was the third or the fourth, guys. I'm not sure, but yeah, after like the Unlimited Blade Works Holy Grail War, you know,
something like that. So,
but in a separate timeline,
that's what
a
it
different
was.
timeline.
Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah. So we've seen the first Fate, we've seen Fate Zero, we've seen Unlimited Blade Works, and then we've seen the last one we watched.
Yeah, the Heaven's
Okay,
Field.
I thought I was like, I know I've seen more than 2 iterations of that damn thing. Right. Okay. So this is after that. But Ufotable was better. But regardless, though, this does seem like it's off to a pretty good start.
It's probably done by a very competent and established studio as opposed to the one we got from 06 edition of Fate Stay Night. So like I'll give it that. It's like it looks really good. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about it just kind of seems run of the mill, if that makes any sense. You know, good, but run of the mill. But what I like is the design choices that they have for these characters. They seem to be very stylized and stuff. But they just aren't like.
I'm not even gonna lie, they seem quite Yu-Gi-Oh-esque.
Yes, very anime cliche-ish.
Yeah, and
Final Fantasy feeling.
I'm not just in love with that, but
I love it. I like shit like this.
But,
Like over-exaggerated armor that.
Yeah, that's not really my thing. But I mean, I'll get into it, I'm sure. I have no choice. So Yeah. I'll give it an A to start off with.
Yeah, I'm giving it an A+. You know, nothing's really wowed me other than the fact that we see similar things like the Millennia clan, which kind of puts me in the mind of the Matos, like the main guy. He's very much
uniform than the Matos, though.
I know, but this guy is very much like a Zokin prototype.
You want to be alive forever.
He's been around. He knows a lot, and he's using all the different kind of things at his disposal to make sure that he's guaranteed a win of the Holy Grail. So that's what it puts me in the mind of, like Zokin-ish, you know, just a guy that. I don't know if this is an alternate version of him, because he does kind of resemble Zokin from that flashback we saw up in Heaven's Field 3.
Does. I don't think it is, but it does kind of resemble him. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah,
anyway.
that white haired guy, he got to be Shiro. They said Priest Shiro or Reverend Shiro.
I'm like, no, what
He
is
probably
this?
got a noble phantasm called the communion trade, where he just take everybody's mana or their souls
that
and
would be actually a great idea. That would be a great idea.
You saw what what's his name did, like when he was doing his noble phantasm shit or whatever. What was his name? Kodamine, when he did something to Zokin, put that holy water on him. Yeah. But anyways, guys, we're gonna keep it moving to episode 2, which is titled "The Saints Depart." So let's see what they talk about, man.
In the name of Jesus.
What Kirk Franklin did. They were just gonna tie it Neeson Nightly, whatever.
Neeson Nightly?
Neeson Nightly around the boobies.
Neeson Nightly?
Yes.
Accept my sacrifice.
What he meant was
Neeson Nash.
nice and neatly.
Neeson Nightly.
Ooh.
Okay.
I need to give me a shirt like that. That wouldn't look good on me, but I still wear it.
Got that Rock Howard symbol on her back.
But this summons is an error. Something is strange.
We agreed in advance to disclose true names, didn't we?
I'm rescinding that. The less people who know your true names, the better.
Uncle Diamond.
Aren't y'all on the same team?
Right. He think he better than
That's
everybody
fine,
though.
Lord. As long as you hold responsibility for it.
Of course.
Nigga by one belt buster deluxe
Yeah,
killing over.
if it was just the real war he had to fight, he'd lose immediately.
The Red Faction and their servants.
This nigga need like he need to get some sleep or something.
He need to nap for 12.
I am Vlad Tepes of Romania.
Oh.
To defend my country and to grant my own wish.
DJ Vlad.
That I will emerge victorious.
So this look like who is supposed to be Saber's apprentice or some shit?
I guess so. Or descended over.
Girl, where you gonna go with that?
I'm your master, Kairi Shishigo. It's a pleasure.
Saber would never wear that.
Dismal place to be summoned in. What are you, a necromancer?
Yeah, that's right. I spent a large part of my youth with corpses.
Are you sure that's Dio or is that Magician's
Who would
Ring?
have thought that Mordred was
That's
a woman?
Dio.
I mean, the son of King Arthur.
Patrick Sates or whatever Sites, however you say his name.
Next time you refer to me as a woman, I won't be able to restrain myself. You understand?
Okay,
All
girl.
right. I get it. My bad.
That is acceptable.
And yet, you still committed treachery.
He did not approve of me, despite my bloodline. My skills weren't enough to sway him either. So I taught the king a little lesson, just to show him that all of his governing meant nothing at all!
Then I'm guessing the wish you want granted by the Holy Grail is to become king?
I have no intention of becoming king that way. The Sword of Selection. I want
Okay.
to challenge myself to draw the sword as the king of
That
knights
old
once did.
Excalibur still looks the same.
Challenge, huh?
Yeah, it should be a fairly easy task for someone like me.
This bitch has issues.
Well, if that's really what you want to do, I have an idea.
A church?
Yeah, the two of us are gonna go confess to a priest.
I like the
Finna go
dynamic.
praise Jesus.
Right? Yeah, I love this dynamic they have. He's too cool for school and she's a hothead.
Right.
They kind of play well off each other.
Fran! Frankenstein?
Hey, that's the sound of the bird to be coming down
I
the
was
chimney.
wondering, was that our chimney or was that in this show?
I shouldn't have disclosed your true name without asking you.
So she's gonna be super strong if her name is Frankenstein.
This must be the bride of Frankenstein.
Probably.
Berserker.
Hey.
Are you saying that you want me to call you Berserker? Unleash your noble phantasm!
Nigga, are you stupid? Well, I feel sorry for the poor voice actors who had to do this voice.
Shit.
A vocal chords.
Why would you? This nigga.
At least another fun album.
Right?
So that was a D-rank noble phantasm?
I love her.
Unleashing it at full power will probably defeat most servants.
It looked like she
But
was
according
coming
to
from
the
behind him.
blueprints, her body won't last if she uses maximum strength. Berserker, don't use that at full power ever again, alright? You'll just destroy yourself.
Bruh.
Okay, you satisfied now? Am I satisfied? Hardly.
This master is a freak in the sheets.
I mean, I get it, but it would be inconvenient for me if you went all out right here.
That was the one that was all bubbly and happy to tell everybody's name.
Yeah.
I'll never let you escape me. I'm determined to turn you into my plaything.
Wow.
What if I was like
Show
this?
yourself, Saber.
And I was a servant.
Listen,
Yeah.
from this point on, you will only concentrate on
I will have to
fighting and not
do
let
your
yourself be distracted.
bidding and
Yes, master.
obey your
You are
commands.
simply a servant.
Then let me draw
A
some
minion.
command seals on my hand.
Don't forget that. And just do
No.
your job.
Yeah, I'm not
Of course,
saying
Master.
Now that we have all that settled, feel free to tell me your wish.
My wish?
That's right. You were summoned
Yeah,
because
I hope
there
he
was a
go
wish you
first.
wanted to seek from the Holy
I don't think
Grail.
he is. He has a powerful servant.
I do not have a wish worth entrusting to the Holy Grail.
Hey, don't lie to me. There's no way you have nothing to wish for.
There is something I wish for. However, it is a wish that I should grant with my own powers.
Don't you dare mock me, Siegfried. Do you think I don't know anything
Siegfried,
about the
hey.
hours of your life?
The one with the lions?
My
Or
death
the
was
tigers?
completely necessary.
I don't know what
and
kind of
I have
animal
come
you
to
got.
accept it.
You talking about Siegfried and Roy from the circus?
Excellence! You have no intention of telling me your wish, do you? That's enough! Be gone!
This dude has issues. Little man syndrome.
Fat man syndrome. That's
That
what he
too.
got.
If you
He
could
ain't
take
little.
a guess, what do you think I was lacking during my life?
Well, one as young as I would never be so bold.
It was manpower. I did not have enough commanders that were fit to lead entire armies.
My
Had they all
nigga.
been serving me while I was still alive, I would not have been imprisoned, and thus would not have shouldered such a foul name. But I digress from the matters at hand. In order to defeat the Red Faction, I will fight with every fiber of my being. I am
So that was him that was making them spikes come up. Vlad the Impaler.
assassin.
True name, Jack the Ripper.
Ooh.
The ruthless killer who instilled fear in all of England a century ago.
And your servant there?
Hey!
Something isn't right. Allow me to stay, Master.
Now I'll reveal mine.
Assassin of Red. My true name is Semiramis.
Hmm.
We're counting on you. Shishigo, was it?
She ready to stab some.
Well, shall we exchange our information?
Shiro
Most of your
Kotamine.
servants
I'm
have
still stuck
sons.
on that.
Among them, their Lancer, the servant who we presume to be Vlad III, will be our biggest concern.
I guess they
They would make him a
someone left.
lancer.
Right.
I don't need to meet the others.
You don't?
We're just gonna handle things on our own. Since Saber has enough power to fight battles solo, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Do you not work well in groups?
Yeah, I guess you could
That
say
dude look
that.
like Shiro's eyebrows.
Yeah. It's like, I just don't like how they just added the big spiky part at the back of his head, because the hair still looks the same without it.
We are sure to suffer some inconveniences. And you still intend to leave?
That's right. My apologies.
It seems they don't trust us.
Surely it was not my fault.
We couldn't learn Saber's true name either. A noble phantasm may have protected it.
Now what? They should be dealt with quickly, you know.
Those two also seek the Holy Grail, which means they are allies for the moment.
Then I must hurry with the completion of the garden.
I heard that the ritual will be completed in the next few days.
Correct. There are no...
Please! A horse! A horse, my
kingdom for a horse.
As always, the words you utter are complete nonsense.
Goddamn green arrow.
Dear Empress of Assyria, I would prefer not to hear such things from thee. For me, William Shakespeare, my work is my life.
Let's go.
Enough. What is it?
Spartacus is currently out and about. He heads for the enemy.
What?
As I said, Berserker headed to the Black Faction's fortress to storm it. Ah, he is much like a lover with his mind boiling away.
A hero who acts of his own will is troublesome. Do you have any idea why the Berserker went out of control?
Damn it! What happened?
God damn, I thought we was in the old timeline. How sweet. Ooh.
Nightmare fuel.
Seriously. Oh shit, you could have been off worse. What if he's already dead though? What if you got? Oh.
What if that look just killed him?
Ain't no telling.
Well, no, if I was up in the forest and I seen some shit like that,
These clothes feel amazing.
I wouldn't be going up in the forest no more.
Thank you, Master.
Don't worry about it. It was a necessary.
Bro, why your booty crack out?
Strange.
That's how they like to do it,
The
man.
heart of the enemy. But nobody has attacked us yet.
Rest assured, this town is definitely under the control of the Yggdmillennia.
Yggdmillennia.
See?
Okay, I get it now. I thought it was just me, but you were a decoy too. Master, you might just be insane. I like it.
Let's go.
You take the golems. I'll focus on getting rid of the homunculi.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of them
Instead
motherfuckers.
of your powers, Saber!
A lot of golem and a lot of homunculi.
No!
Master!
That shit out of my face. Oh, she's fast. Transformed in a blink of an eye, too? Okay. Shit. Quasar Saber! After image completes. That's definitely the Cerberus gun right there. Damn. That a heart bomb?
Yes, those were fingers. The bullets were fingers.
Ah.
He's a necromancer.
Yes.
I thought those bullets was fingers.
Yeah, these motherfuckers finna be expendable in the mug. Like, as soon as I heard there was homunculus and golem, I was like, they gonna be down like it ain't nothing.
Now off you go!
A new record.
Like we're done.
I'm surprised by your skill, Master.
But why did they do that?
They didn't even send one of their servants. Those cowards.
Well, let's retreat for today. It wasn't a complete waste.
So, with that out of the
Power
way,
source.
tell me, what did you think about my skills as a warrior?
You're quite good. I ended up with a magnificent servant here.
Damn right you did. I'm the only knight that far surpasses my father, after all.
Now that last part where you threw your sword may have been a bit much.
You idiot! As
Mm.
long as you win in the end, who cares how you do it?
I think I can agree with that.
So his style, it's like necromancy meets
Putting
Kiritsugu.
aside the fact it was done by a saber, that was rather exceptional.
Can you win?
I have no doubt.
You kept me waiting.
Who was that?
I received a command from my master.
I wonder.
I have been told you are in charge of support.
Yes.
Is this an
Ruler
alternate
is currently
timeline
headed to Trifas.
where Shiro was found by Kodomine
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
instead of Emiya?
I want you to eliminate her.
I think that's the point.
As you wish.
Yeah, that could be. You know, that does feel like certain things happen. That's one thing that I love about Fate. It's like everything is circumstantial. You know, one thing could change the entirety or the flow of time in general, you know. Like, maybe that's it, you know. Maybe Kodamine did find Shiro.
Right. What if they basically switched roles and, like, not switched roles, but, like, they were the same type of people, but somehow, you know, it was Kodamine who was about to win the Girl War, but then he found Shiro.
That's interesting.
Because that's the only way I can think of why Shiro would be that guy. How he wouldn't have already, like, I don't know, why he would be a priest instead of just being in school, or why he wouldn't be Archer by now instead of, you know. So maybe I'm thinking that might be it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, that was pretty good. Still more, you know, getting to know all the characters. It's gonna be a lot of getting to know all the characters.
I mean, I'm just going by the actual title as opposed to the names themselves. Like, I'm just going by their roles.
Well, you're gonna have to go by two of them.
It's like Black Rider, Red Rider. Which one you choose?
Red Blighter.
You know what I'm saying? Pokemon Gold or Pokemon Diamond?
Which one you want?
Which one you want?
So,
you better pick one now.
There we go. I wanted that focus to be on your face instead of mine. But anyway, so I'll give it an A+.
Yeah, I'll give it a A+ as well. Like, I'm digging the dynamic between Saber Red and my guy Leo. That's what I'm calling him, because I still gotta get his name right. It's like there's so many different names and stuff. I'm pretty sure all of them mean something. What's his name? Seiche or Sichi? Something like that, I think it was.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I like how his necromancy is going to come into play. He's going to be utilizing a lot of different like elements and body parts.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
No, the show
Doro, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
That reminds me of that, because they be using body parts as weapons and shit, and they be having body parts on as they mask and shit like that. That was such a good show that I hate. Oh god, I wish people had watched it more. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'm excited to see where this is gonna go. I gotta get used to the
animation.
Yeah, I gotta get used to the
character designs and stuff.
Downturn in animation and character design.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not even bad at all.
It's not the worst animation I've ever seen, of course, but
yeah,
you know, it's definitely a step down from what we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't have anything else to add to that other than the fact that I'm excited to see how all these characters play. You know, all of them seem very interesting. You know, especially Vlad, who we've seen his power a little bit. You know, after they showed all the people that were killed and impaled and stuff. So that was tight, man. It seems like the war between the black and the red team is going to be an epic one, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. But anyways, that's going to conclude our reaction for today. We hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, because as always, we have a blast reacting to things for you and with you. If there's anything that we may have missed or gotten misconstrued, by all means, be sure to provide the proper context in the comment section below without spoiling us. Keep up the good work. But this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. My lovely wife Johnny Lee on the ones and twos. We ain't seen the reactions. We'll catch you guys on the next reaction too. Fate stay. Apocrypha. Social distancing. Did I say social distancing? I can't talk today, guys. But bye.